Good day and welcome to the tutorial on how to register as a student and take part in our e-learning courses. So once you come to the front end of the website of the training provider, you first of all need to register an account because you cannot enroll on any of the courses unless you are already logged in. So the first thing that you would do is click on the register button here. You'll see now that there are a variety of options to create your account. You can use any of the social media buttons. So if you have a Facebook account, you can log in with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, your Google account. For this demo, I will just create my own registration. So you put in your name. Oops, I've forgotten no capital letters. And this will become your username, email, and you need to create yourself a password. Having done that, you can now scroll to the bottom. You need to enter a calculation here, so the answer there would be 9, and then you click on sign up. Your browser might ask you to save the password. If you are happy with that, click save, so that in future your browser will remember your password for you. And after registering, you will now automatically be logged in, and you can see now this says log out here, so it shows that you are now currently logged in. So now that you have registered and have an account on the training provider's learning platform, you can now go to your courses, and I would suggest starting, for example, looking at the e-learning courses, and it will show the results of the different courses. Now, some training providers may have many different courses and many different course categories over here, so you can also limit the number of courses showing here or filter them by clicking on a particular category. So for example, environmental management, and now it will only show the environmental management courses of that particular training provider that you are studying with. So in this instance, let me say that I want to take the environmental management course. You can click on whichever particular course you want to take. Let's say, for example, we wanted to do this one. And it will bring up more details of the course. So you can see there the title of the course, the cost of the course. You can click there to buy the course or enroll on the course. There's an overview of the description of the course. If it's an accredited course, it will tell you the particular unit standard that the course is based on from the qualification that it's based on. There's a summary of some of the course features. This one has 4 lectures, 4 quizzes. It takes 80 hours to complete. NQF level 5, it's in English, and 7 students have completed this course. No certificate is issued. That means that the certificate is not automatically issued once you complete the course online. Being an accredited course, obviously there are still procedures around assessment and moderation before certificates are issued. So in this case, there's no automatic certificate given, and there's some information there. If you want to have a look at the course itself, you can have a look at the curriculum. Because you're not yet registered on this course, you won't be able to access any of the content on the course, but you can see an overview of the different modules and quizzes on the course there, and the length of, or the duration of each module. You can see who the course instructors are, and if anyone has reviewed the course, you can have a look at the reviews of the course there. Once you want to enroll on the course, you're going to click on Buy this course. It takes you to the checkout page. If your training provider has given you a coupon, it might be a discount coupon, or perhaps a company has already paid for your participation on this course and you are going to get a 100% discount, you can click here to enter the coupon. So let's enter. When you apply the coupon, there we go, it says coupon code applied successfully. If we scroll down to the bottom, we can see that the total of 1,800 Rand has been discounted and the total owed is 0. So before you complete, you need to fill in a few details here. So you need to fill in your first name, last name, name of your company, if you are from a company, your country, your address. All of the items that have a little red star are compulsory, so you need to put an answer there. Once you've completed all of the fields and ensure that everything is correct, you can click on place your order over here. As you can see, you will not be billed for anything because you've, in this instance, received a 100% discount. In this case, it would be an example where a training provider has already been paid for the particular students and they've given a 100% discount code to you so that you can register on a course without having to pay. So there we go. It says thank you, your order has been received. That's the particular course that you're enrolled on, and you should immediately get an email in your inbox notifying you that you are now registered on that particular course, and there will be a link in the email directly to the course. Alternatively, you can now go to courses and click on my courses on the menu, and you should see the course now in your course folder. So there we go. You can see I have now enrolled successfully on this particular course. I have not started the course. There's no progress of the learning yet. So to take this course, I will click on the course. And there it is. Tells you the teacher of the course. So once you are in here, you can now start to take the course. So the first thing would be to click on the first lecture, and the first lecture then opens up. And there is the lecture. You read through your notes and you study the course material. Once you have completed those studies, you can make comments on the lesson that would be visible to other people on the same course. So you can make comments if you like, and once you're done, you can click complete lesson. You would normally study those materials for a few hours, and it now says you have completed the lesson, and you can see the green tick there indicating that you have completed that lesson. So the next step would be to take the quiz for that lesson. So you would click on the quiz on the left hand side here. Once the quiz opens up, you can just read the introduction. You must complete this quiz with a score of 60%. In order to proceed, you can take the quiz 5 times, after which you will no longer be allowed to take the quiz. So make sure that you pass within 5 times. For fill in the blank type questions, if the question requires an acronym answer, then you have to get it exactly right. So for example, if the answer is environmental impact assessment and you're requested to use the acronym, the answer would be ERA. If not, if you're not asked for the acronym, the question would indicate how many words, and then you would have to answer the full environmental impact assessment. When you're ready, you can click on Start Quiz. And there's the first question. So for example, here you would put in whatever the answer was. Click Next. I'm purposely putting in wrong answers here and some right, so we'll see at the end of the quiz which ones were correct and which ones were incorrect. So this one says, fill in the blank, 3 words, do not use the acronym. So whatever, something can be seen as both reactive and proactive, whatever, so I'm going to put in a wrong answer here. Next. True or false. true or false question. So there's the question there, and you have to answer whether it's true or false. This one is 3 words again, not the acronym. So something purpose is to identify potential environmental hazards. Let's try. And ensure that you get the spelling correct, because if the spelling is incorrect, you will be marked wrong. Choose the correct option. Which of the following statements describes an ERA? Let's go with that one and see. This one is a one-word answer, so fill in the missing word. A what is a possibility that an actual harm will be done. Let's try that. True or false? According to the draft guideline, one of these is correct. Let's go with that one, and then we finish the quiz. Are you sure you want to? Yes. And it will automatically calculate your results. There we go. I passed. I got 8 correct and 2 wrong. You can go down and see in the list of questions which ones you got wrong. So when you take the quiz the next time, you'll have a better idea which ones to do. I don't need to retake the quiz because I already passed. I got 8 out of 10 with 80%. Whereas if you got under 60%, you would not be able to, you would have to retake the quiz in order to pass the quiz. Once you've finished this quiz, you can then move on. You've now done the first lesson and you've done the quiz for the first lesson. You can now move on to the second lesson, which is Environmental Management Tools for Implementation. So you would click on that. Some of the courses require you to download your learner workbook. So for example here, it says please complete the activity in your workbook. If we go back to the first lesson, if you did not see it while you were there, you would have seen a download for that workbook. So you can actually download the workbook onto your computer. So somewhere in this first lesson there would have been a download button for the workbook. Let's see where it is. There it is. So Module 2, Unit 1 Learner Workbook. Please download the workbook, complete the activities and proceed with the lesson. So you click on the download, it will download the workbook onto your computer. You can then either complete the workbook on your computer using Word, or you could print it and manually fill out the answers. And as you proceed with the lessons, you will be directed when to complete particular activities in your workbook. Once you've completed the workbook, you would then post it or hand deliver it to your facilitator or your assessor as instructed by your training service provider. You can at any point close your lesson and log out if you want, or close your browser, and when you return and log in again, you will see there on this particular course, I'm now 25% of the way through the course. When I log in again, I will automatically be able to go to where I last left off and continue with the lessons that I have not yet completed. So here we can see a summary. I've completed lecture number 1 and I've completed quiz number 1. So next time I log in, I'll come here and I'll click on the next lesson that I want to take and continue until I've completed the course. And that really is a simple summary of how to take part in the courses. I also want to point out the Student Zone. The Student Zone is a very useful resource for you as a student. So on the home page and also at the bottom of every single page on the website, there's a link to the Student Zone. So if you're on a different page to the home page and you want to go to the Student Zone, just scroll down to the very bottom and click on Student Zone over there in the useful link section. So there it is. You would normally be required to enter a password. Because I have already registered on the site and I've already previously entered my password and I've instructed my web browser to remember that password, it didn't ask for it now. And on the Student Zone you can see the various components. You can look at your training provider's fee policy. So if you want to know more about fees, click here to read more about the fees policy, and there's the fees policy. And If you wanted to, for example, know more about the student code of conduct, you click on the code of conduct here, and then read more about the code of conduct, and it takes you to the section on the code of conduct, and you can read the code of conduct there. If you scroll back to the top, I'd also like to point out the student forum here. I would really encourage you to participate in the student forum. Many training providers will use the student forum towards your formative assessment. So your activities in the student forum, for example, you might be struggling with a particular assessment activity in your learner workbook, or you might be having an issue at your workplace where you're struggling to get information, or you're struggling with a particular assignment. Anything to do with your studies, keep coming to the student forum. You can create a title for your discussion, and you can type in your question or your suggestion or your experience, or other students will be able to see it, and they would be able to comment on your comments. So if you're struggling with something, this is all publicly available to all students on that course, and only to students who are doing that particular course. So in the forum, you can also click on Notify Me. So if someone replies to your question, you might be struggling with an assignment, you put the topic there. I'm struggling with Module 2, Environmental Management, Unit 3, assignment, and then here you can provide more details. The question asks us to do X, Y, Z, but I'm really not sure what they mean by this, and then you can put in some tags if you like. There will be some keywords related to your topic. Click on Notify Me, so if any other student logs in and makes a reply to your topic, you will automatically get an email telling you that someone has replied, and then you can log into the forum and read the reply. And once you've filled everything out, you would click Submit, and that would then appear in the forum as a topic. So I would really encourage you as students to make use of the forum, because once you do so, the evidence of your participation on the course is captured on the student forum, and assessors can log into the forum and have a look and see your participation, and that would certainly contribute towards evidence of your participation on this course and towards your final assessment. So use the forum, use it as much as you can, and engage with other students. The more you contribute in the forum, the more it will contribute towards your results on the course. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and good luck. If you have any issues or problems on this course, I would also like to point out in the home page, and also again at the bottom of every single page, there's a link to the technical zone. The technical zone has a support ticket system. So if you are struggling with any technical issues around the participation on your course, then you can open a support ticket over here. So open a support ticket, go to support. It will take you to a different website, to your training provider's website. And you can then submit a support ticket over there. So good luck, and we hope you enjoy taking part in the e-learning courses with your training service provider.